Hi, I decided to have a go at making these Hassleback apples for my brunch today. I might use some points, I haven't decided yet, depends how it goes through the end of the recipe, but here it is. The most difficult part is actually cutting the apple. As you can see, I've killed 2 apples there, but that might be a crumble or something later. My husband came up with an idea of putting some supports together so when you cut it you don't go too far. I think the problem is this was ruined. When you core it and you slice it through, it's very tricky because it goes quite thin in the middle, and I just lost it, as you can see, several times. So anyway, there's my apple ready to go. I'm going to use some light spray in my dish so it doesn't stick. Oh. Okay. Pop the apple in there. Now, for coating, I decided to use some butter buds. Good shake of cinnamon. Now, this is my sweetener that I've put a separate dish with a vanilla pod, and that's really nice because it smells of vanilla. It's lovely, and that helps with the flavour. A couple of teaspoons and a splash of water. I've already warmed water up. You could put a bit of vanilla essence in there if you want to. I think I'm going to put a teaspoon of Sweet Freedom in. It might help with make it go sticky. There you go. Mix that together. Just baste the top of the apple like so. Try and open the apple slices a little bit with my fingers. I'm too scared to fan it out like in the one we saw earlier in case it falls apart, but there you go. I might as well put the other apple in the broken one. Like that. Ooh. So, what am I going to use instead of butter, the frozen butter? Well, like all things with filling and healthy, we find alternative ways to make things flavoursome rather than using too many calories. So what I've decided to do, I can use that same dish actually, doesn't really matter. I've got a fig. Ooh, going to cut it in half. Scoop out the middle. This might help with the colouring and stickiness when we're putting it over. A little bit more sweetener. Scoop of applesauce. This is one I made the other day, it's just brown the apples. Give that a mix up. A bit more cinnamon. And some of my oat flour that I make. It's just regular oats whizzed up. Another sachet of butter buds in there. Now this is the point. I could decide if I wanted to put a couple of chocolate drops in or some crushed up walnuts, something like that. Walnuts might be nice. Probably won't use all this on the top. Okay, so it looks nothing like the one in the recipe. But I'm not using any points. We'll see how it bakes and how it turns out. It'll be very interesting. So, okay, it's not got butter in as such, but I'll give it a go. I'm going to bake it for around about 35 minutes or so, and with a bit of luck, it won't taste too bad.